Do you find it incredibly interesting that mainstream media never tries to dive into why Kamala and Biden aren't doing really well with young voters? No, because that would require them to think about like progressive policies and how they should lean into certain things like that. Obviously, corporate-backed mainstream media absolutely fucking hates having that conversation because corporations hate having that conversation because young voters are obviously very invested due to their current class status, especially. Young voters are very interested in policies that are like very progressive, and progressive policies are harmful to the corporate profit motive. They are harmful to the bottom line of corporations. That is precisely the reason why they will never fucking talk about that sort of thing. That is also the reason why they have created this mythical narrative surrounding the undecided voter. It is a lie. I don't know how else to describe it. It is a fucking lie. This mythical undecided moderate is always in the middle on these issues. They're the middle of the road guy who's just simply in between the Republican Party and the Democratic Party. The median voter in the United States of America has some collective total of the most insane and oftentimes inherently contradictory positions. You have to look at what their priorities are in their top 5 things that they care about and try to tackle those issues. That's it. That's how you win. And when you look at the top priorities for people year over year, it is always going to be people that want, healthcare to be affordable or free. People that want educational attainment to be affordable or free. People that want rent to be affordable. Okay? Free would be even better, but you know what I mean. Like, those are the main things, right? Those are the main things that people care about. Those are the main things that impact their lives. And it's especially so for younger people. Why are they voting right then? Okay, so here's how this goes. And I will use the example of Latino voters in the state of Texas, because I think that's one of the best examples that you can use in this regard. A lot of people go, why the fuck are Latinos in Texas voting for the Republican Party? This doesn't make any sense. What the fuck? They're a pretty solid, reliable voting bloc for the Texas GOP. Why? Latino voters in general, especially in the South, consistently poll very positively on progressive economic policies, a bigger welfare state. They are for it. But if one side is never actually advocating for that at all, and the other side is not advocating for that either, but at least they're giving them something that they care about. Like if they're Catholic, for example, the other side, the Republican Party, regularly hits them on that note on issues like abortion, or consistently pumps their communities full of misinformation in terms of trans people. They're transing the youth. They're doing this. They're doing that. You are more likely to hyper focus on at least some of the things that these people are putting in front of you. If the Democratic Party wanted to launch a solid defense against this kind of strategy, all they would need to do is offer the Hispanic voting bloc, the Latino voters in Texas, the Latino voters in all these other states, things that they care about, things that improve their lives. But when they don't do that, and the other side at the very least looks at their situation and says we're not going to fix your material conditions, but hey, these guys are trying to make things worse for you. They're transing the children. We're going to make sure that, nobody gets an abortion or whatever the fuck. Then yeah, they go, all right, well, this guy at least offers me guns, and I like guns. This guy at least offers me, at least tells me I'm right to be angry, and that I should be angry at this thing that I don't fully understand. And then they go and fucking vote for the Republicans. That's how it works.